Hi students. Okay, in this video, so we'd like to explain and discuss a question from a chapter quadratic function. Okay, hope that you can get some benefit from this question and from the discussion. Okay, so let us start. Okay, let me read the question for you class. Given x minus 1 and x plus 1 are the factor of following expression. That means this is the expression given for us class. This is the expression given for us. This is the expression. Okay, expression is given for us. Okay, and second information is it's leave a remainder of 12 when divided by x minus 2. So these are the two information given for us to solve this question. Okay, find the values of a, b, and c. Okay, let me start and let me give you the idea first before you want to start. Okay, because the idea is important for you to apply this idea in some other questions later. Okay, class. Okay, since this is expression, so I'm going to write in this format for you. So I'm going to write fx. Okay, you can write with anything class. So I write with fx. Okay, so this is your expression. Okay, if let's say is equation means we'll have equals to 0. That is the meaning of equation, right? So since this is expression, I put equals to fx or gx, anything up to you. Okay, first thing, you must understand the meaning of factor. Okay, factor means if you take any value, for example, okay, example 12, I can say 12. Okay, that means, for example, 2 is a factor of 12. Meaning is that 2 is a factor of 12, meaning that when you take 12, you divide by 2, okay? Or another word, sorry, it's not divide, actually it's like this. When you take a 12, you can divide by 2, right? So, 2 can divide 12, okay, and leave the remainder 0. Understand my meaning? If I take 12, okay, I divide with the 2, so the remainder is going to be 0. The remainder is going to be 0. So that is the idea that we're going to use it here. Okay, when I say factor means something when you divide will give you the remainder 0. That is the meaning of the factor over here. So when you divide, the remainder going to be 0. The remainder going to be 0. Okay. So what is going to happen here? Listen, I'm going to write for you here is f. Okay, look at this one first. This one. This is x minus 1. X minus 1. So what is the value of x? See here is x minus 1 equals to 0. So what is the value of x? X equals to 1. So that means when you divide with 1, you will get the remainder of 0. Another word easy for you to understand is f1 will give you 0. That is the meaning of this. Okay, understand? Slowly. Okay, so now I'm going to substitute each and every x with the 1. It's going to be 1 cube plus a with 1 square plus b times with 1 and plus c equals to 0. Got it? So after that, I can simplify the whole thing here. You're going to get a here plus b plus c equals to, okay, this one I'm going to bring over this side is going to be negative 1 over here. It's going to be negative 1. Okay, so I already have the first equation called equation 1. Okay, slowly, slowly we do. Okay, done, Hope that you understand. My second one is, x. This one, I'm going to move on to this one, x plus 1 equals to 0. Your x going to be negative 1. So now if you substitute with negative 1, you still will get 0. Why is 0? Because of the meaning of the factor. Factor means no remainder. Factor means when you divide anything with the factor, the remainder is 0. So that's the meaning 0 here. Understand? So now I'm going to substitute inside here. I'm going to substitute all this x with the negative 1. Got it? So it's going to be like this. Negative 1 square plus b with negative 1 plus c equals to 0. So this one is going to be negative 1 plus, sorry, not plus, so yes, plus a, because the negative 1 when you square is become positive. So this one become negative b plus c equals to 0. So you'll get a minus b plus c. This negative 1, you're going to bring over that side. It's going to be positive 1 on that side. Okay, so you already managed to get the second equation. Understand? Okay, hope that you understand. The two things I already substitute, I already get the two equation. So now I'm going to do a simultaneous equation class. Okay, so I think I want to move on to my second screen. Okay, so I just copy back this whole thing again. This a plus b plus c equals to negative 1. This is your first equation, right? Sorry, this is your first equation, right? A plus b plus c equals to negative 1. Your second equation is going to be a minus b plus c equals to 1. A minus b plus c equals to 1. So we already have two equations with us now. This is the equation 1 just now, right? Equation 1. And this is equation 2. You got it? So I'm going to do the elimination method. So I still want to use 1 minus 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2. Okay, equation 1 minus equation 2. Okay, let us minus. You see here, a minus a is going to be 0. Gone. Okay, b minus, sorry, look here, I put here for you. B minus with negative b is going to be plus, going to be 2b. Understand, huh? So this one is going to be 2b. Okay, got it. So c minus c is 0, gone. And negative 1 minus 1. Negative 1 minus 1 is going to be negative 2. So you already managed to get the b. B is negative 1. Understand? Okay, I already managed to get the b. Okay, what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to take this b, I'm going to substitute inside this equation. Any equation class up to you. So let's say I want to substitute here with a negative 1. Okay, so it's going to be a minus 1 plus c equals to negative 1. So this negative 1 you bring over here is going to be negative 1 plus 1 is going to be 0, right? So you'll end up with a, so you're going to end up with a plus c equals to 0. So that means I can put it as a c is equals to negative a. Understand? Okay, so you just keep this one first. So what we're going to do here is we're going to keep this one. So let us keep this one first. Okay, we keep this one. So my next process is here. I'm going to go back to the equation that is fx. Sorry, not equation. Sorry, the expression is fx is ax cubed. No, sorry, is x cubed minus, sorry, plus. Sorry, yeah, I have to go back. Okay, this one and this expression. Okay, is x cubed plus ax square plus ax square plus bx. So the good news is you already have the b. What? B is negative 1. So you can substitute over here. Understand? B is negative 1. You can substitute. So I no need to do here. I'm going to put negative x because b I already substitute as a negative 1 and plus c. Got it? Okay. And good news here is I can still substitute the c into the negative one. You see the c I can still substitute with the negative a. Understand? So I just remove this. I'm going to substitute with negative a. Got it? Okay, done, huh? So now we move on to the next. You still remember this one. So when you divide with the 12, the remainder, sorry, when you divide with the x minus 2, the remainder will be 12. Okay, so I go back to this. So x minus 2, x minus 2 equals to 0. X is 2, right? Okay, so I'm going to substitute inside there. So f, listen, I think you need to look at this one carefully. You see my x is now 2 and equals to 12. So if you look back here, when you divide with this one, because it's a factor, the remainder is 0. See, the remainder is 0 here, right? Okay, but in this case, when you divide with this value, the remainder is not 0. It's already given as a 12. Okay, so that's why I put 12. So now I'm going to substitute all the x with the 2. So I'm going to get 2 cubed plus a with 2 square minus 2 minus a equals to 12. Got it? So this one is 8 plus 4a minus 2 minus a equals to 12. So here I have 3a plus 6 equals to 12. 3a equals to 6. A is equals to 2. Done. Okay, we already done the A. Sorry. So we already done the A. Okay, after A, so you just can do the C what? C is the negative A, right? Here can you see negative A? C is a negative A. So A is a 2 what? So C is a negative 2. Understand? So done. So we already managed to find what is the A, what is the B, and what is the C. So this is your A. So A is a negative 2. A is a negative 2. B is a negative 1. B is a negative 1 here. And C is a negative 2. So that is your answer, class. Hope that you understand. So please put in your mind when you divide something, if let's say it's a factor, means the value should equal to 0. But if there is a remainder, right? If the remainder is given, that means when you divide something with the remainder, is equals to the value of the remainder given. Understand, huh? Okay, class. Thank you.